Right, just want to show you the brew kit that I've got here. Got my homemade sack made out of a pair of pants, trouser leg. I've made this just a lightweight one, just basically for brews. You can cook other stuff, noodles and what have you. But I made it so that it all fits in together. That's everything I need there to cook a brew. And then I keep a bag here, just, you know, little pouches and stuff that I've pinched from hotels and stuff. Nescafe, coffee sachets and whatnot. Things, you know, if I've no milk or anything, I'll just use one of these. Some of these hot chocolates you can get at Tesco's, 30 odd p. They'll come in handy. Right, what we have here is can be a two-person setup, because this pot that I have is just like an oversized cup, a very small pan, 600ml Primus Alutech. I got this so that it fits everything there and that I need, and searched around to try and find something like a cup that could pack down. This is a Sea to Summit foldable, sort of packs into itself here. Big enough for a really good sized brew. Trying to figure out what it's saying in here. I don't work in ounces and whatnot. 480ml fits in, so just under half a litre. So you can put noodles in there, or you can a really decent sized brew. You know, like the size of a can of beer, that sort of size of contents in it. So I think this were about 12 quid or something like that. But you know, decent sturdy piece of kit. Nice, fits on there just nice. So then, quite light is this. I don't know what the exact weight is. I'll put comments up in the bottom telling you the exact weights. The lid comes off there. Now, this is one of the smallest canisters you can find. They're not going to last a long time, you know. They're not good for cooking massively long, you know, meals and whatnot. It is just for boiling water as quick as you possibly can. There's probably about 30 to 40 minutes of burning on full bore on the stove that I've got. I'll show you in a minute. You can get, you know, any brand. It doesn't have to be MSR. Go Outdoors sell gas canisters this size for £2.99, £3, something like that. Pretty cheap. I think this £3.50. This one were. What size is it? 110 grams canister. So that fits perfectly in there. I have this cloth just, well, here to wipe out and dry it after I've finished, but it just stops it all from rattling around. Now, this was the key. This is MSR Micro Rocket. Folds up nicely. If you can see in there, I've got the sparker, the stove itself, and then here we have a Van Gogh stainless steel folding spoon. Again, these are very cheap, £2.99, something like that. They originally come in this pouch. You know, nice little spoon this. Well, like a fork and spoon together. Pretty sturdy. You know, I'd be happy with that. I've used it quite a few times. You know, I've never felt the urge for a fork or some separate unit. This does me. And then I just got, you know, I have my camping knife separate for if I needed a knife to cut the food up or whatever I'm having at the time. But it's good for noodles and stirring your tea and whatnot. And but fits in there perfectly with that. But if you put that in, you struggle to shut the lid on this particular setup that I have. Right, here's the stove itself. Very lightweight, and these fold out. I think the pocket rocket, I don't think they fold as well as this. They sort of just close into each other, but the idea with this is that it folded that small that you could fit it in this particular cup. That was my criteria. I wanted all the stuff that I was getting to fit inside that. Right. So always remember, I've got to keep this tight when you turn it on because gas comes flying out. Make sure it's shut when you put it on, and be pretty quick as well, because if you faff around again, gas comes out. I ain't a bit fiddly this with angle on front camera. Right, you ready? There you go. Right. That fits on there nicely. And then this. I'm not actually going to make a brew today because it's absolutely piping out, the sun's beating down. I don't want to be wasting it. You probably get, you reckon, about 30 to 40 minutes burning on full with that. If you get a decent wind guard, and I don't fill this right to the top, but I'll post a video at some point. You know how quick it does boil, but I get a brew in 2 to 3 minutes. It's boiled, so you get, you know, sort of 10 to 15 trips out of it. You know, if you're just cooking a brew for yourself, it's got a handle here as well, so yeah, and folds up, so that all goes back in there. So again, what I do is twist that slightly, and then it folds up back under itself, and then have to be careful, that's a bit hot there. Fold that. So I tuck that in nicely. Try and figure out which way around to do this. so that fits in there like that. And I'll whack the cloth in and then push it down like that. Sit that on top nicely. Put the lid on. Now if you wanted to, you could put a bit of a strap around the top of there, but I don't mind. You get a pouch bag small enough and shove that on top. There we go. You know, it doesn't weigh too much. All in a one, the whole brew kit. All you need now is water. Which brings you to my next thing. I've got this. So this is actually a tool storage bottle for when you bike. You can put your tools in. There, but I've actually got all these little babies. Water filter. Does a pretty good job. You can put a straw on it and drink direct from source. Or it fits on the end of a bottle. You actually get a bag with it. Don't know where that is in the moment, but I found platypus water bottles are best. You know, the sort of roll up foldable ones, they're dead soft. The ones that you get with it tend to be quite stiff. When you're trying to fill water up into the bag from the stream, there's not enough flex in the bag to allow the water to fill the bag up fully. You've got to faff around a bit. Whereas the platypus ones are quite soft and they'll move to the water and fill up properly. But one of these bottles here will just screw on the end, so you could fill, take one of these with you, fill it up, and just drink it from there as you go along. So very rarely do I carry water with me. If I'm out and about, a lot of the times there'll be water sources, so I'll filter it with this and then boil it. But if I'm just going on the mooch and I'm after catching a wood pigeon or whatever, a lot of the time I'm only out there for half an hour to an hour, so I don't really bother with brew kit. But when I'm going out for a while and I want to make a day of it, I'll take my kit with me, especially in the winter months when the pheasant season's on and whatnot. So right, that's it basically, lads. Right. Show us your kits now.